Morning, everybody. This is Pastor Kevin with Faith Unfiltered. We've all seen them. They look polished on the outside, but on the inside, they're just hollow, right? We call them empty suits. See, people who wear faith or their titles like a costume, but they're just totally disconnected. In the faith, they're just disconnected from the heart. See, Jesus called them out in Matthew 23. Listen to this. He says, "You are like whitewashed tombs, spotless on the surface, but inside you're full of decay." See, the Pharisees had mastered the art of performance, my friends. They tithed, they prayed loudly and eloquently, and they followed every rule. But they ignored justice, they ignored mercy, they ignored love. They had the Savior of the universe standing right in front of them and could not recognize him for what he was. See, their faith, my friends, was a show, not a surrender. Does it sound familiar? Maybe not in the temple courts, not in our world anyway, but people posting Bible verses but ignoring the marginalized in our society. Serving on Sundays but withholding grace on Mondays. Checking the Christian I went to church box but avoiding the cost of discipleship in our lives. It is easy to confuse motion with meaning. It really is. But there is an antidote. Paul wrote this in Colossians 3:23. "Whatever you do, work it with all your heart, as though working for the Lord, not for people." See, my friends, God isn't asking for perfect performances. He's after passionate participation. My friends, faith is not a role play. It's a life to live. It sometimes looks like scrubbing floors. Sometimes it looks like forgiving your enemies. Sometimes it looks like advocating for justice. And it always means loving when no one's watching. See, it's like pouring your soul into the ordinary, knowing that God sees the extraordinary. So let's shed the empty suit in our lives, my friends. Ask yourself, does my faith cost anything? Or is it just comfortable? See, true worship is not about curating an image. It's about letting Christ wreck us and remake our priorities. Start small. Pray vulnerably. Serve in secret. Listen to someone that society ignores. My friends, your life, you should let it be an echo of Paul's words. Don't do it for applause, but for an audience of one. See, the world doesn't need more influencers, my friends. It's got enough. It needs authentic reflectors of Jesus. No more masks. No more half-hearted rituals. Just raw, relentless love. Are you ready to trade the costume for a calling? My friends, let's go deeper together. Have a blessed day. Take care.